What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, as you all know, Thursday night into Friday morning, longtime U.S. Senator Dianne Feinstein passed away at the age of 90. She died at her home. She had served for 30 years in the United States Senate, and more or less she died on the throne. You know, I don't know if she literally died on the throne, on the toilet or they tiered it, but you know what I mean. And this is why a lot of people wanted her to step aside while she was battling her health issues, because now her seat is wide open, and while obviously a Democrat is going to replace her, a lot of this could have already been done. This could have been something that could have been taken care of earlier. But now, Governor Newsom of California has had to pick somebody. And he has a lot of pressure on him to pick a black woman. Why, I don't know. But for some reason, he has pressure on him to pick a black woman. Now, obviously, I understand the gist of why people say things like that. Like for many years we didn't have any minority representation in the Senate. We really still don't have minority representation in the Senate compared to the population, right? A lot of that has to do with the fact that the people who are the elites, those in power, don't really tend to look like us. So it has a lot to do with that. But at the same time, as important it is to have people who represent this country that look like this country, and not just an all good old boys country club, it's a problem when you put too much emphasis on filling a quota just for the sake of filling a quota without making sure that you also pick someone who is qualified for the position. And I mean qualified, not just because somebody's easy on the eye. Easy on the eye. You know what I'm saying? So I'll segue into this. One of the persons that's name is popping up as far as a possible replacement for the late Dianne Feinstein is now Meghan Markle. All right? Now, let me be honest about something. Tell you about something. Yes. I want to vigorously fuck Meghan Markle for at least an hour and a half. Yes, the chauvinistic, carnal male in me lusts, in theory, to have sex with her. But that's just natural. She is a very attractive woman. But attraction does not equate to qualifications for the duties of a United States Senator. I mean, what qualifications does she really have? I mean, technically, I'm just throwing this out there. Is she kind of technically an English citizen? I mean, what does she have, dual citizenship here? Like, I'm trying to figure out like how it works. Like, one point, I know at one time she had British ancestry, right? British citizenship. Then they live in Canada, but now you want to be a senator of California? How does that work? How does that work, man? And then, beside my carnal lust for her, which is surface and shallow, I agree with that. It is on the surface and it's shallow. But besides my carnal lust for her physically, I obviously see in her a pattern. And that is a woman who is desperately trying to break into the upper elite club or fraternity of power. I mean, it's like nothing she does or has done is enough. I mean, you look at her when she gives interviews. You know, she likes all the attention on her. She hates when other people. She hates. I've noticed this. Whenever she gets interviewed, she hates for the reporter to talk to other people other than herself. She wants all attention to herself. She's a textbook narcissist. But she gets away with it because she's extraordinarily attractive. And when you're attractive like that, you get away with so much. Because people are just goo goo gaga over your appearance. They don't really want to call out certain shit. This is a woman who tried at being something in the entertainment industry. That didn't go well. Then you have a success. You wed a royal. Okay? You wed a royal. You're the Duchess of Sussex, or whatever the fuck your title is. That's not enough. That's not enough for your ego. Then you tried again to break your way into the entertainment industry with, you know, Netflix specials and all of that. And I don't know how well that's going, but it doesn't seem like it's doing too well for her. Her husband, Harry, he seems like he's a cool dude, like pretty chill and shit. You know, it's her. And I think, unfortunately, Harry's pussy whipped, in my opinion. But, you know, it is what it is. I think he's hooked on that pussy. And she gets pretty much her way, you know. But now she's trying to get into, allegedly, she's interested in breaking into the elites when it comes to the political angle, politics. I know other names that popped up are Oprah Winfrey, but she claimed recently she's not interested. Man, I don't know. Like, any other state, I wouldn't have given Meghan Markle a snowball hills and chance of being appointed. But we're talking about California here. California is not your normal state, obviously. So you never know. I doubt it. I don't think that she's going to be appointed. But, you know, maybe. I mean, look, she's definitely younger. She's about my age, in her early 40s. You know, some people are going to just vote for her because they just like the idea of an eye candy senator. They don't matter. And then, to be honest with you, doesn't even, now that I think about it, doesn't even really fucking matter that she don't know what the fuck she's doing. Partly is going to hold her by the hand, tell her how to vote. Her staff is going to do pretty much everything she needs to do any fucking way. You know, all her job really going to be is to repeat the shit that her staff tell her to say and raise money for the Democratic Party and look pretty and photo ops. That's all it is. The staffer's going to do all the real heavy duty work because we're in this age of celebrity. Celebrities are the ones who, you know, we're in the celebrity society now. We worship them. This used to be a country that worshipped deities, gods. Now we worship celebrities. Because it's ingrained in us, I think, to want to worship something or look up to something that we deem bigger than us. And that's celebrities. That's sports figures. That's political figures. That's why we see these cults now. Wouldn't that be crazy, though, man, if Meghan Markle became a senator? And you know she'll have a cult of, you know, black women who just fucking... You wouldn't be able to criticize Meghan Markle about any goddamn thing. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.